In this video, we are diving deep into one of the most important topics for any new parent: how to care for your newborn and ensure they grow up healthy, happy, and well-adjusted. Whether you're a first-time parent or have experience, it's always helpful to revisit the essential steps to give your child the best start in life. When a baby is born, the first few months are critical for bonding, growth, and development. Here are the key things every new parent should focus on. Feeding. Whether you're breastfeeding or formula feeding, make sure your baby is getting enough nourishment. For breastfeeding mothers, try to nurse your baby every 2 to 3 hours to help establish milk supply. If formula feeding, follow the recommendations on how much to feed, and remember that every baby is different, so trust your instincts. Sleeping. Newborns sleep a lot, but they need a safe environment. Always place your baby on their back to sleep, and ensure their crib is clear of soft toys, blankets, and pillows to reduce the risk of suffocation or SIDS. Hygiene. Keep your baby clean and comfortable. Regularly change diapers to prevent rashes, and give them a gentle bath a few times a week. Always make sure to use baby-friendly hypoallergenic products. Bonding. Physical contact is so important during the first few months. Hold your baby close, talk to them, and make eye contact. This bonding not only promotes emotional security but also stimulates their cognitive development. As your baby grows, parenting becomes more involved. It's not just about meeting basic needs, it's about providing the emotional, social, and cognitive tools for a thriving future. Create a safe and nurturing environment. Your home should be a safe, loving space for your baby. Keep harmful items out of reach, and create routines that help the child feel secure. Establish healthy routines. Children thrive on routines. Whether it's feeding, playtime, or bedtime, consistency helps them feel more at ease. A solid daily schedule also helps them learn self-discipline and manage expectations. Positive reinforcement. Praise your child's good behavior, even at a young age. Babies understand more than we think, and reinforcing positive actions with love encourages them to keep doing well. Encourage exploration. Let your child explore their world as they grow. Whether through tummy time, toys, or later on, allowing them to try new things encourages development and boosts confidence. Lead by example. Children are always watching. Demonstrating patience, kindness, and empathy sets a strong example for them to follow as they grow and start forming their own social skills. Provide emotional support. Make sure your child feels heard, safe, and loved. Emotional well-being is just as important as physical health, and when children feel supported emotionally, they develop resilience and confidence. Being a parent, especially of a newborn, can be overwhelming at times. It's important to take care of your own mental health too. Make sure to carve out time for self-care and reach out for support when needed. Happy and healthy parents lead to happy and healthy children. As your child continues to grow, it's important to focus on fostering their independence and encouraging their natural curiosity. Here are a few more tips to guide you through the process. Promote social skills. As your child starts interacting with others, encourage positive social behaviors like sharing, speaking kindly, and listening. Playdates, family gatherings, and simple activities like reading together can help develop their ability to connect with others. Keep communication open. Even if your baby is too young to understand words, talking to them throughout the day fosters their language skills. Respond to their coos and babbling with enthusiasm. It helps create a bond while stimulating their communication development. Be patient and flexible. Every baby is unique and will develop at their own pace. Some babies may sleep through the night earlier, while others take a little longer. Don't compare your baby to others, and always adapt your approach to their specific needs and rhythms. Model good habits. It's important to teach healthy habits early on, from eating nutritious foods to getting regular physical activity. Children who observe healthy behavior from their parents are more likely to adopt those habits as they grow. Provide emotional stability. Consistency in discipline and love is key. Children need to feel emotionally safe, especially in their early years. Set clear boundaries, but always do so with compassion and understanding. Emotional stability at home contributes to a well-adjusted child. Take care of yourself. Parenting can be exhausting, and it's easy to forget about your own needs. Make sure to find time for yourself, whether it's through exercise, hobbies, or simply taking a break. When you take care of your own well-being, you'll be better equipped to care for your child. In conclusion, parenting is a journey filled with love, growth, and learning. By offering a nurturing, supportive environment, fostering healthy habits, and maintaining a strong emotional bond, you are setting the foundation for your child's future success and happiness. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to parenting, so trust your instincts and cherish the moments with your little one. As your child reaches new milestones, it's essential to continue adapting your parenting approach to meet their evolving needs. Here are some final thoughts on how to continue guiding your child's growth. Promote positive behavior. As your child begins to understand the concept of right and wrong, it's crucial to reward positive behavior and set clear consequences for negative actions. Consistency is key in helping them learn the difference and develop self-discipline. Encourage education. Start nurturing a love for learning early on. Whether it's reading to them every day, introducing new activities, or simply engaging them in stimulating conversations, encouraging intellectual curiosity sets the stage for academic success later on. Create a strong support network. Surround yourself with people who can provide guidance, support, and love for both you and your child. Building a support system of family, friends, or even professional caregivers helps reduce stress and ensures your child has a wide range of influences in their life. Foster emotional intelligence. Help your child understand and express their emotions in a healthy way. Encourage them to talk about their feelings, validate their experiences, and model emotional regulation. A child who feels comfortable with their emotions is more likely to develop empathy and resilience. Promote independence. As your child gets older, it's important to give them opportunities to make choices, solve problems, and learn from mistakes. Fostering independence builds confidence and prepares them for the challenges they will face in life. Stay engaged. Even as your child grows and begins to become more independent, stay involved in their life. Be present at their school events, listen to their concerns, and be there to celebrate their successes and provide support through challenges. Parenting is a lifelong process, and every phase comes with its own unique joys and challenges. The key is to remain adaptable, patient, and understanding while continuing to provide a loving, stable environment. In the end, the love, care, and guidance you provide your child will shape them into the person they are destined to become. While the journey of parenting can be tough, it is also one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever have. Cherish each moment, and remember, you're doing your best. Your child's future will be bright because of it. As your child enters their school years, the role of guidance continues to shift. Now that they are exposed to new social settings and a wider variety of influences, it's important to maintain open lines of communication while respecting their growing need for independence. Support their interests. Children at this stage often begin to develop hobbies, skills, and interests that set them apart. Whether it's sports, music, art, or any other activity, be their biggest supporter. Encouraging them to pursue what they love can help build confidence and a sense of self-worth. Teach responsibility. Give your child age-appropriate tasks and responsibilities, such as helping with chores or managing schoolwork. This builds a strong work ethic and teaches them the value of contributing to the family and society. Foster friendships. Help your child build healthy, supportive friendships. Encourage them to be kind, respectful, and to communicate openly with their peers. Positive social connections are crucial for their emotional well-being and development. Set realistic expectations. It's important to set expectations that are both challenging and achievable. Encourage them to do their best without overburdening them with pressure. Praise their efforts, not just their results, and teach them that mistakes are part of the learning process. Prioritize mental health. Just as physical health is important, mental health plays a crucial role in a child's well-being. Be attuned to signs of stress, anxiety, or other emotional struggles, and encourage healthy coping strategies like open communication, mindfulness, and seeking help when needed. Provide balance. With the growing demands of school, extracurricular activities, and social commitments, it's easy for children to feel overwhelmed. Help your child maintain a balance between their obligations and relaxation time. Encourage family time, hobbies, and outdoor activities to help them unwind. Encourage critical thinking. As children grow, so does their ability to reason and problem solve. Encourage them to think critically about the world around them by asking questions, discussing current events, and engaging in activities that stimulate their intellectual curiosity. Support their emotional development. As adolescence approaches, it's normal for children to experience a wide range of emotions. Be patient, and provide a safe space where they can express themselves freely. Remind them that it's okay to have ups and downs, and help them develop strategies to manage their emotions. Ultimately, the goal of parenting is not to control your child's every move, but to provide them with the tools they need to navigate the world with confidence, kindness, and a sense of responsibility. While the journey will have its ups and downs, the love and attention you give them will always be the foundation of their success and happiness. As your child approaches the teenage years, the dynamics of parenting evolve further. The transition from childhood to adolescence is a delicate one, as your child navigates increased independence and a deeper desire for self-expression. Here are some ways to guide them through this important phase. Encourage self-exploration. Teenagers often experience a desire to explore who they are, their interests, and their beliefs. Support them in this self-exploration by giving them the space to pursue their passions, try new things, and build their identity. At the same time, ensure that they feel heard and understood when they express themselves. Set clear boundaries. While teenagers may push for more freedom, it's still important to set clear, consistent boundaries. Establish rules around curfew, responsibilities, and behavior, and explain the reasoning behind them. Respect their need for independence, but ensure that they know there are consequences for actions. Promote healthy relationships. Adolescence is a time when children start forming deeper friendships and romantic relationships. Teach them about healthy relationships, respect, and consent. Encourage open communication about their relationships, and create a safe space where they feel comfortable discussing their feelings. Foster open communication. Teenagers may begin to retreat into their own world, but it's crucial to keep the lines of communication open. Take time to listen to their concerns, offer advice when needed, and provide guidance without being overly controlling. Show empathy and understanding as they navigate the challenges of growing up. Help them build resilience. Life will present challenges, and your role as a parent is to help your teenager develop resilience. Teach them how to handle setbacks, disappointments, and failures in a healthy way. Encourage problem solving, self-reflection, and persistence. Let them know that mistakes are opportunities for growth, not failures. Support their mental well-being. The teenage years can be filled with emotional ups and downs. Be attentive to signs of stress, anxiety, or depression, and provide the support they need to cope. Encourage open dialogue about mental health and promote self-care practices such as mindfulness, exercise, and seeking professional help if necessary. Help them plan for the future. As your child approaches adulthood, it's important to help them think about their future. Whether it's their education, career goals, or personal aspirations, guide them in setting realistic goals and creating plans to achieve them. Encourage them to take responsibility for their decisions while offering support and encouragement along the way. Encourage independence. One of the most important aspects of parenting a teenager is allowing them to become more independent. Give them opportunities to make decisions, manage their time, and handle challenges on their own. Let them know that you trust them, and encourage them to take ownership of their actions and responsibilities. At the end of the day, parenting a teenager is about finding a balance between giving them the freedom to grow and providing the support they need to succeed. By offering guidance, empathy, and love, you can help them navigate this pivotal stage of life and prepare them for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead as your child transitions into adulthood. The role of a parent doesn't disappear, but it does shift. They may be ready to take on the world on their own, but your wisdom, support, and unconditional love will continue to guide them through the more difficult decisions and milestones in life. Encourage lifelong learning. The world is always changing, and the importance of learning doesn't stop once school is over. Instill in your child the value of continuous growth, whether it's through formal education, travel, reading, or engaging with new experiences. A lifelong learner is better equipped to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. Offer unwavering support. Even as your child becomes an adult, they will still need your emotional support. Life as an adult can be overwhelming, and your consistent encouragement, whether it's for their career, relationships, or personal goals, will be a source of comfort and confidence. Respect their independence. It's important to understand that adult children will naturally want to chart their own path. Allow them to make their own choices and respect their boundaries, all while continuing to offer advice and wisdom when needed. They are forming their identity in the world, and your role is to be their safety net, always ready to catch them if they fall, but never forcing them to follow your path. Celebrate milestones together. As they navigate adulthood, celebrate their milestones, graduations, career achievements, relationships, and even personal victories. Acknowledge their successes, and make sure they know you are proud of the adults they've become. Reflect on your parenting journey. Finally, parenting is a journey, and at every stage, it's important to reflect on how far you've come as a family. Cherish the moments, no matter how small, and know that your love, attention, and care have helped shape the individual your child has become. The work you've done as a parent continues to have a lasting impact as they continue their journey in the world as parents. We want our children to grow up into responsible, kind, and capable individuals who can navigate the world confidently. The journey from infancy to adulthood is filled with ups and downs, but your dedication and unconditional love are the steady anchors that will help them thrive. No matter the stage, being a guiding presence, offering patience, and encouraging their growth is what truly matters in raising happy, healthy children as parents. We are never truly done parenting. The relationship between a parent and child evolves over time, but it doesn't fade. Your child will always look to you for support, advice, and most importantly, love, regardless of how old they are. It's about being present at each stage and understanding that your role changes, but remains just as important. Continue being a role model. Even as your child grows older, they will still observe you. Your actions, values, and decisions will continue to influence them. Strive to be the best version of yourself, as this will not only help you lead a fulfilling life, but it will also serve as an example for your child to follow. Modeling positive behavior, problem solving, and resilience helps them build their own emotional and social intelligence. Create a legacy of love. Parenting is about creating a legacy. The love, the lessons, and the values you instill in your child will be carried forward. They will apply what they've learned from you, pass it on to their future children, and influence the world around them. This is the greatest gift you can offer: creating a cycle of love, kindness, and wisdom that transcends generations. Embrace imperfection. Parenting is not about being perfect, it's about being real. You will make mistakes, and that's okay. The key is to acknowledge them, learn from them, and grow. Perfection is impossible, but authenticity and effort go a long way in shaping your child's development. The most important thing is your consistent effort to be there, love, and support them through all of life stages. Trust the process. The journey of parenting can sometimes feel overwhelming, but trust the process. Each stage brings its challenges and joys, and no matter what, your child will always need your support. Whether they are in their toddler years, teenage rebellion phase, or adulthood, your connection will always be a lifeline for them. Trust that all your hard work is leading them to become the person they are meant to be. In the end, the best thing you can do as a parent is to love and support your child unconditionally, no matter where life takes them. Parenting may not always be easy, but the reward is immeasurable. The bond you share with your child and the impact you make on their lives point. One of the key ways to ensure your child grows into a healthy and happy adult is by prioritizing communication. This is where you can make a real difference in your child's life, by fostering an environment where open, honest, and respectful conversations are encouraged. Communication isn't just about speaking, but also about listening. Be there to listen to your child's thoughts, worries, and dreams. Let them feel heard and understood. This helps build trust and emotional security, which is crucial for their development. Teach emotional intelligence. In today's fast-paced world, emotional intelligence is one of the most important skills a person can possess. Encourage your child to express their emotions and teach them how to navigate their feelings in a healthy way. By modeling empathy, self-awareness, and resilience, you equip your child with tools that will help them manage challenges in relationships, at work, and in life. Foster independence. While it's natural to want to protect your child, it's equally important to encourage them to take risks, solve problems, and make decisions on their own. By giving them opportunities to learn from their own mistakes and successes, you help build their confidence and sense of self-worth. It's a delicate balance, providing support when necessary but stepping back to let them grow independently. Teach the importance of gratitude. In a world that often emphasizes material success, teaching your child gratitude can be one of the most impactful lessons. Help them recognize and appreciate the simple joys in life, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a shared family meal, or the kindness of a stranger. Gratitude fosters a sense of contentment and helps your child develop a positive outlook on life, which is essential for overall well-being. Create family traditions. The traditions you create with your family, whether it's weekly movie nights, holiday rituals, or even simple daily routines, can create lasting memories and help build a strong sense of connection. These shared experiences not only make your child feel loved and secure but also provide a sense of continuity and belonging in an ever-changing world. Instill a growth mindset. Encourage your child to approach challenges with a mindset focused on growth and learning. Teach them that failure is not the end, but rather an opportunity to improve and learn. Whether it's schoolwork, a hobby, or a personal goal, help them see obstacles as stepping stones rather than barriers. This mindset fosters resilience and an eagerness to take on new challenges. Encourage responsibility. Teaching your child to take responsibility for their actions is one of the most valuable lessons you can impart. This doesn't only mean taking responsibility for mistakes but also for the choices they make, their belongings, and the relationships they nurture. When children learn to be accountable at a young age, they develop a strong sense of integrity and self-discipline that will serve them well into adulthood. Provide stability and structure. While flexibility is important, children thrive in an environment where there is consistency and routine. Providing structure in your child's life, whether it's regular mealtimes, bedtime, or set expectations for chores and schoolwork, helps them feel safe and secure. Structure also teaches children time management and how to prioritize tasks, which will help them as they grow older be a source of positive reinforcement. Praise and encouragement go a long way in building a child's self-esteem. Celebrate their achievements, both big and small, and offer specific compliments that acknowledge their effort and progress. Positive reinforcement helps to reinforce the behaviors you want to see and strengthens the bond between you and your child. Promote healthy habits. Encouraging good physical health is equally as important as emotional well-being. Promote healthy eating, regular physical activity, and proper sleep routines to set your child up for a healthy future. The habits they develop as children will have a lasting impact on their overall well-being as they grow into adults. By making these practices a natural part of their life, you set them up to make wise health choices independently. Teach respect for others. Teach your child to treat everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their background, beliefs, or social status. Model this behavior in your own life, and show your child how to value differences, embrace diversity, and be empathetic. Respect for others builds strong relationships, both inside and outside the family, and fosters a sense of community, be a source of unconditional love. Finally, remember that your love is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Your child needs to feel loved and accepted, no matter what. This love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be consistent and genuine. When your child feels secure in your love, they will feel empowered to take on the world and face whatever challenges may come their way. By incorporating these values into your parenting approach, you will help create a nurturing environment where your child can thrive emotionally, mentally, and physically. Parenting is a lifelong journey, but it is one that, when done with love, patience, and dedication, will lead to incredibly fulfilling results. Your child's success, happiness, and well-being will be a reflection of the care and effort you've put into raising them. It's important to recognize that the early years of a child's life are the most critical for their overall development. The bonds you form with your child during this time will influence how they view relationships and the world around them. Therefore, make sure to dedicate quality time to nurture and strengthen that bond. Playing, reading, talking, and simply being present in their lives can leave an imprint that lasts a lifetime. Creating a safe emotional environment. Children need to feel safe not only physically but emotionally as well. Creating a space where they can freely express themselves, without fear of judgment, is vital for their emotional health. Encourage them to share their feelings, whether they are happy, sad, angry, or confused. By acknowledging their emotions and validating their experiences, you give them the tools to manage their feelings in a healthy way. Model positive relationships. Children learn by observing. One of the best things you can do for your child is model positive relationships with others. Whether it's with your spouse, friends, family members, or co-workers, demonstrating kindness, compromise, communication, and respect in your interactions will teach your child the value of healthy relationships. They are likely to carry these lessons into their own interactions, shaping how they form bonds with others in the future. Promote learning through play. Play is not only fun, it's an essential part of learning. Allow your child to explore and experiment with different forms of play, be it creative play, outdoor activities, or educational games. Play encourages cognitive development, problem-solving skills, and creativity. It also fosters social skills as children learn to share, collaborate, and take turns. The lessons learned during play will stick with them throughout their life. Provide opportunities for growth. Growth happens when children are given the opportunity to stretch their limits and explore new challenges. Encourage them to try new activities, explore new interests, and pursue their passions. Don't shy away from exposing them to experiences that push them out of their comfort zone. Whether it's trying a new sport, learning a musical instrument, or tackling a challenging project, these opportunities help them develop resilience and adaptability. Be mindful of your words. Words have power. The way you speak to and about your child can shape their self-image and impact their emotional well-being. Be mindful of how you praise them, offer constructive criticism, and communicate your expectations. Always encourage growth and effort, not perfection. Let your child know that they are enough as they are, but that they can always improve and strive to be the best version of themselves. Encourage socialization. Human beings are social creatures, and socializing is essential for your child's emotional and social development. Encourage them to build friendships, engage with peers, and participate in group activities. Social interactions help develop empathy, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. It also teaches children how to handle conflicts and understand different perspectives. By focusing on these strategies, parents can provide their children with the tools they need to navigate life with confidence, empathy, and resilience. Your role as a parent is crucial, and while it may not always be easy, the rewards of raising a well-rounded, compassionate, and capable individual are immeasurable. Always remember that the love, time, and energy you invest in your child's upbringing will be reflected in their future success and happiness. Nurture independence. While it's important to guide and protect your child, it's equally important to help them develop a sense of independence. This means allowing them to make decisions on their own, within safe boundaries, and teaching them how to manage both successes and failures. Giving children the opportunity to solve problems and make choices fosters confidence and prepares them for the challenges of adulthood. This also promotes a sense of responsibility, as they understand the consequences of their actions. Encourage critical thinking. As children grow, it's important to nurture their ability to think critically and make informed decisions. Encourage them to ask questions, think through problems, and consider different perspectives before arriving at conclusions. This can be done by having thoughtful discussions on a variety of topics, engaging in activities that stimulate their minds, and teaching them to analyze situations logically. Critical thinking will not only help them excel in academics but also in navigating life's complexities. Create a balanced approach to technology. In today's digital age, it's essential to teach children how to use technology responsibly. While technology can be a valuable tool for learning, communication, and entertainment, it's important to set boundaries and encourage a balanced approach. Set time limits for screen use, promote outdoor play, and encourage face-to-face interactions. Teach your child how to be discerning about the content they consume, guiding them toward educational, creative, and positive online experiences. Be patient and consistent. Parenting is not always a smooth journey. There will be moments of frustration, exhaustion, and uncertainty, but it's important to remain patient and consistent. Children thrive when they know what to expect, and your consistent presence, responses, and discipline will give them a sense of security. Patience in your approach will teach your child that growth and progress take time. Even when things don't go as planned, remember that every experience is an opportunity for learning, for both you and your child. Promote emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and express emotions effectively. Teaching your child emotional intelligence is one of the most important things you can do. Help them recognize their feelings, articulate them, and understand how to deal with emotions like anger, sadness, and frustration in healthy ways. Encourage empathy by discussing others' emotions and teaching your child how to respond with kindness and understanding. Emotional intelligence will be an asset throughout their life, helping them in personal relationships, their career, and their overall well-being. Foster gratitude. Teaching your child to appreciate what they have and be thankful for the people and experiences in their lives will instill a sense of contentment. Encourage them to express gratitude daily, whether it's through simple words, thank you notes, or thoughtful actions. Gratitude fosters a positive mindset, helping children develop resilience in the face of adversity. It also creates a strong sense of community and empathy as they learn to value the kindness and generosity of others. Lead by example. Finally, the most powerful tool you have as a parent is your own example. Children observe everything you do, so it's important to model the values, behaviors, and attitudes you want to see in them. Show them how to handle challenges with grace, how to treat others with respect, and how to be responsible, hardworking, and kind. Your actions will leave a lasting impression and provide a roadmap for your child to follow as they navigate their own path in life. Parenting is a journey filled with joy, challenges, and learning. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for your child every day with love, patience, and a commitment to helping them grow into their best selves. By creating a nurturing, supportive environment and providing the tools and guidance they need, you can raise a confident, capable, and compassionate individual who will go on to contribute positively to the world. Foster a love for learning. As parents, one of your most important roles is to cultivate a love for learning. Children are naturally curious, so make the most of this phase by providing a variety of learning experiences. Whether it's reading books together, exploring new topics, or encouraging hobbies that spark their interest. Help them view learning not as a chore, but as an exciting journey of discovery. This mindset will serve them well throughout their lives, helping them to develop a passion for growth and self-improvement. Encourage positive relationships. Children learn from the relationships they observe in their lives, whether it's their parents, friends, or extended family. Encourage them to form positive, healthy relationships by teaching them the value of communication, trust, and mutual respect. Help them understand that friendships, like any other relationship, require effort, compromise, and understanding. By guiding them to form strong, supportive bonds with others, you equip them with the skills they need to build meaningful connections throughout their lives. Support mental health. Just as physical health is important, so is mental health. Encourage open conversations about feelings, struggles, and challenges. Create a safe space for your child to talk about their emotions without fear of judgment. Help them understand that it's okay to feel sad, frustrated, or overwhelmed at times. Be vigilant for signs that your child may need extra support, whether from a counselor, therapist, or trusted adult. Ensuring your child's emotional well-being is just as critical as their physical health, and supporting their mental health will lay the foundation for a balanced and fulfilled life. Incorporate play and creativity. Play is not just for entertainment, it's essential for your child's development. Through play, children learn about the world, express their emotions, and develop social skills. Make sure to set aside time for play, whether it's structured activities, imaginative play, or simple outdoor adventures. Creativity also plays a significant role in their cognitive development. Encourage artistic expression, whether through drawing, music, or even storytelling, as it helps foster problem-solving, critical thinking, and confidence. Establish healthy routines. Children thrive on consistency, and routines provide them with a sense of security and structure. Establish regular meal times, bedtimes, and study times to create a balanced, predictable environment. Encourage healthy habits such as physical activity, regular hygiene, and taking time to relax. By fostering a healthy routine, you teach your child the importance of self-care and discipline while allowing them the stability to grow and flourish. Be their emotional anchor. As your child navigates the world and learns to process complex emotions, your steady presence will be a source of strength. Listen to their worries, celebrate their successes, and offer comfort when needed. Your role as an emotional anchor will teach them resilience, empathy, and trust. Knowing that they can turn to you in times of need builds a sense of security that will stay with them into adulthood. Be flexible and adapt. Finally, remember that parenting is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Every child is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. Be flexible in your approach and willing to adapt to your child's evolving needs. Whether it's adjusting your expectations, trying new methods, or learning from your mistakes, the ability to adapt is a key part of successful parenting. Parenting is a journey of discovery. What matters most is your willingness to grow with your child. Raising a child is one of the most profound and rewarding experiences. By fostering a nurturing environment, providing guidance, and encouraging independence, you equip your child with the tools they need to succeed. Remember that there will be ups and downs, but with patience, consistency, and love, you'll help your child grow into a confident, compassionate, and capable individual. Embrace the adventure and cherish the moments along the way. Celebrate milestones and achievements. As your child grows, it's essential to celebrate both big and small milestones. Whether it's their first steps, first words, or graduating from school, each achievement is an important part of their development. Celebrating these moments encourages a sense of accomplishment and boosts their self-esteem. It also helps them recognize that hard work and perseverance lead to rewarding outcomes. Acknowledging their efforts, no matter how small, reinforces their motivation to keep progressing and trying new things. Lead by example. Children are more likely to follow what they see than what they are told. As a parent, it's crucial to model the behaviors and values you want to instill in your child. If you value kindness, show kindness to others. If you emphasize the importance of hard work, demonstrate that in your own life. By setting a positive example, you teach your child how to navigate the world with integrity and responsibility. Actions truly speak louder than words when it comes to shaping a child's character. Teach responsibility and accountability. It's never too early to teach your child the value of responsibility and accountability. Encourage them to take ownership of their actions and understand the consequences of their decisions. Whether it's tidying up their toys, completing chores, or making good choices, instilling responsibility early on helps children understand that their actions have impact. It also fosters independence and self-discipline, two key qualities for their future success. Foster gratitude and empathy. Helping your child develop empathy and a sense of gratitude can make a significant difference in their overall well-being and their relationships with others. Teach them to recognize the feelings of others, express kindness, and practice gratitude regularly. Simple actions like saying thank you, helping others, and being considerate can go a long way in building their emotional intelligence. When children grow up with empathy and gratitude, they tend to develop more meaningful relationships and lead more fulfilling lives. Be patient and understanding. Parenting can be challenging, especially when your child faces difficulties or behaves in ways that are hard to manage. It's important to approach these moments with patience and understanding. Remember that your child is still learning, and they may not always have the tools to navigate complex emotions or situations. Responding with empathy, taking a moment to reflect, and offering gentle guidance will help your child feel heard and supported, even when things are tough. Create a safe and supportive environment. A supportive and loving home environment is essential for your child's growth. Make sure your child feels safe, both physically and emotionally, in their surroundings. Encourage open communication, be there to listen, and provide guidance when needed. The home should be a sanctuary where they feel loved, accepted, and understood. A strong foundation at home makes it easier for them to explore the world with confidence and resilience. Parenting is a journey full of learning and growth, for both you and your child. By nurturing their development, teaching important values, and being a positive role model, you set them on the path to becoming a confident, compassionate, and well-rounded individual. Remember, there's no perfect formula, but with love, patience, and dedication, you will create the best possible environment for your child to thrive. Encourage curiosity and lifelong learning. One of the most important gifts you can give your child is a love of learning. Encourage their curiosity by providing them with opportunities to explore new interests and ask questions. Whether it's through books, outdoor adventures, or creative activities, expose them to a variety of experiences that foster intellectual growth. A curious mind is the foundation of innovation, problem-solving, and critical thinking skills. Help your child understand that learning doesn't stop when school ends. It's a lifelong journey. This mindset will inspire them to remain engaged and excited about discovering new ideas throughout their life. Support emotional regulation. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in how children navigate their social world. Helping your child understand and regulate their emotions will give them the tools they need to manage challenges and form meaningful relationships. Encourage them to express their feelings in healthy ways and model strategies for calming down when emotions run high. Helping your child process emotions, rather than suppressing them, will create a more resilient and emotionally balanced individual in the future. Foster positive peer relationships. Encouraging your child to build positive relationships with their peers is an important aspect of social development. Help them learn the importance of communication, cooperation, and conflict resolution when interacting with others. Teach them to respect differences, embrace diversity, and resolve disagreements with kindness and understanding. Healthy friendships lay the foundation for self-confidence and provide emotional support as children grow older. Being a part of a supportive social group can also enhance their sense of belonging and reduce feelings of isolation. Set boundaries and consistency. Setting clear boundaries and maintaining consistency in rules is crucial for your child's sense of security. Children thrive when they understand what's expected of them and the consequences for their actions. Be consistent in your discipline, reinforcing positive behaviors while addressing negative ones in a fair and calm manner. Establishing routines and structure in daily life also helps children feel secure and understand the importance of responsibility. Having a balanced approach to discipline, which combines both love and accountability, creates an environment where children can develop self-control and learn from their mistakes. Encourage independence and confidence. As your child grows, encourage them to take on new responsibilities and make decisions on their own. Allowing them to make age-appropriate choices empowers them and helps build their confidence. Praise their efforts and decision-making skills, even if the outcomes are not perfect. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning, and by giving your child the space to fail and try again, you instill resilience and a sense of self-worth. As they grow more independent, they'll feel equipped to handle challenges and pursue their goals with determination. Spend quality time together. While life can get busy, it's essential to carve out quality time with your child. This time doesn't always have to be filled with activities or lessons. Sometimes, just spending time together and enjoying each other's company can be the most meaningful. Whether it's reading a book before bed, cooking together, or taking a walk, these moments of connection strengthen your bond and provide opportunities for meaningful conversations. Your presence in their lives, both physically and emotionally, reassures them that they are loved and valued. In conclusion, raising a child is a responsibility that comes with great rewards. By providing a nurturing, supportive environment and instilling important values such as empathy, curiosity, and resilience, you lay the foundation for your child to grow into a well-rounded, confident adult. Every action you take as a parent has a lasting impact on your child's development, so cherish the journey and continue to invest in their future. Parenting is not about being perfect, it's about being present, loving, and committed to your child's well-being. As a parent, it's important to remember that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to raising children. Every child is unique, with their own personality, strengths, and challenges. What works for one child may not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. Be flexible and open-minded in your approach, and remember that it's okay to ask for help when needed. Parenting can be overwhelming at times, but it is also a journey full of learning, growth, and joy, for both you and your child. Allow room for mistakes, both yours and theirs. Mistakes are a natural part of growth, and they offer opportunities for learning. When you make a mistake, model how to take responsibility, apologize, and try again. This will teach your child that perfection isn't the goal, growth and learning are. By showing that you're willing to learn alongside them, you'll be demonstrating the importance of self-compassion and persistence. Support your child's unique talents and interests. Every child has their own set of strengths, whether it's in the arts, sports, academics, or something else entirely. Help them explore different activities to discover what they love. Encourage their passions, even if they don't align with your own interests, and celebrate their successes, big or small. When children feel supported in their individual pursuits, they are more likely to develop confidence and a sense of purpose. Lastly, always communicate openly with your child. Foster a safe space where they feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns. When children feel heard and understood, they are more likely to approach you with their problems, leading to stronger connections and healthier relationships. Ask questions, listen attentively, and be present in their conversations. Your involvement in their lives, even in small ways, can make a significant difference in their emotional and mental well-being. Raising a child is one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences a person can go through. It requires patience, love, and understanding, but the rewards are immeasurable. By focusing on providing your child with the right support, encouragement, and love, you give them the best chance to thrive in life. Keep in mind that you're not alone in this journey. Every parent faces challenges, but the love and care you provide will have a lasting and profound impact on your child's life. Remember, the goal of parenting isn't to raise a perfect child, it's to raise a child who is capable, compassionate, and confident. By doing so, you are giving them the tools they need to succeed in life and make a positive impact on the world around them. But it's also important to nurture your child's emotional well-being. Mental health should be a priority, just as much as physical health. Encourage your child to express themselves, whether through art, journaling, or simply talking. Help them navigate difficult emotions by offering comfort, understanding, and validation. Teach them that it's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated, but also show them healthy ways to cope with these feelings. By doing so, you help build emotional resilience that will serve them well in adulthood. Another key element in raising a child is fostering a sense of gratitude. Teaching your child to appreciate what they have, big or small, helps them cultivate a positive outlook on life. Encourage them to recognize the kindness in others and express thankfulness for the little things. A grateful heart promotes happiness, reduces stress, and increases overall life satisfaction. As they grow, they'll learn to value relationships and experiences over material possessions, which will ultimately contribute to their overall well-being. It's essential to remember that as parents, we are also role models for our children. They observe our actions and behavior closely, and they often imitate what they see. This means that how we handle stress, conflict, and disappointment will influence how they approach similar situations in their lives. By showing them how to navigate challenges with grace and resilience, you are equipping them with invaluable life skills. It's important to model kindness, empathy, and honesty in your daily life, as these qualities will shape how they interact with the world. And finally, celebrate their individuality. Every child is unique, and as parents, we must acknowledge and embrace their differences. Avoid comparing your child to others, as this can lead to unnecessary stress and feelings of inadequacy. Instead, focus on their strengths and offer guidance when needed. Create an environment where they feel confident being themselves, no matter how different they may seem. When children feel accepted for who they are more likely to grow into self-assured and authentic adults. In conclusion, parenting is about providing your child with the best possible foundation to thrive in life. By focusing on their physical, emotional, and mental well-being, you give them the tools they need to succeed. Whether through love, discipline, or encouragement, every step you take in nurturing your child's development plays a pivotal role in shaping their future. Keep in mind that you don't have to be perfect, but showing up every day with patience, kindness, and support will make all the difference as you continue to nurture your child. Remember to also take care of yourself. Parenting is a demanding and often exhausting responsibility, and it's important to recharge so that you can be the best version of yourself for your child. Don't feel guilty for taking time for self-care, whether it's a moment of quiet, a hobby you enjoy, or spending time with friends. When you prioritize your own well-being, you'll be more patient, attentive, and emotionally available for your child. Building a supportive network is also essential. Parenting can sometimes feel isolating, but it's important to reach out to others who are going through similar experiences. Whether it's family members, friends, or support groups, having a network of people you trust can offer guidance, comfort, and perspective. They can be a source of encouragement when challenges arise and can help remind you that you're not alone in this journey. In addition, encourage your child to develop strong relationships with others. Teaching them the value of friendship, empathy, and mutual respect will provide them with a sense of belonging and a support system as they grow. Healthy relationships with family members, peers, and mentors are key to a child's development and well-being. By fostering these connections, you are helping them build a foundation for a positive social and emotional life. One more important aspect of parenting is to instill a sense of responsibility and independence. It's never too early to teach your child the value of helping around the house and taking responsibility for their actions. This can start with small tasks, such as tidying up their toys, and gradually expand as they grow older. Giving your child age-appropriate chores and responsibilities helps them develop self-discipline, time management, and a sense of accomplishment. It also teaches them the importance of contributing to the family unit and taking ownership of their actions. In the end, the most important thing you can give your child is your unconditional love and support. Children thrive in environments where they feel safe, cherished, and valued. As you guide them through the ups and downs of life, know that the love and care you provide will have a lasting impact. By setting an example of kindness, resilience, and empathy, you give them the tools to grow into compassionate, confident individuals who will contribute positively to the world around them. Parenting is an ongoing journey that is filled with both challenges and joys. Every day presents new opportunities for growth, learning, and connection. With love, patience, and consistency, you can create an environment where your child feels supported, understood, and ready to face the world with confidence and compassion. As your child grows and experiences different stages of life, remember that their needs will evolve, and so will your role as a parent. As they reach adolescence, the focus shifts from guiding them in basic tasks to helping them navigate the complexities of their emotions, social life, and education. It's essential to continue fostering open communication during these years, encouraging them to express their thoughts and feelings. While it may be challenging at times to understand the changes they're going through, showing empathy and offering support will help them feel heard and respected. Adolescents begin to crave independence, and while this is a natural part of their development, it can create a bit of tension between parents and children. The key is to strike a balance between allowing them to make their own decisions while still providing guidance and boundaries. Empowering them with the confidence to make their own choices and learn from their mistakes will prepare them for adulthood, but ensure they know you're there to offer advice and guidance when needed. As your child enters adulthood, you'll begin to see them transition into an independent individual, capable of making their own decisions and pursuing their own goals. Your role as a parent will shift again, becoming one of mentorship and support, rather than direct guidance. It's important to continue to be a source of encouragement and a safe place for them to turn when they face challenges. While they may no longer need you in the same way as when they were younger, your love and guidance will always be valuable in their journey. Through every stage of life, one thing remains constant: the importance of love. The love you provide shapes who your child becomes and will remain a constant source of strength for them, no matter how old they grow. It's this love that will guide them as they navigate the world, and it's this love that will continue to shape your relationship with them, no matter where life takes you both. In the end, parenting is an act of continuous growth and learning. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, but by staying present, loving unconditionally, and guiding your child with patience, you are giving them the best foundation to flourish in the world. As they go on to become adults, they'll carry with them the lessons, values, and love you instilled in them, passing it down to the next generation, and continuing the cycle of love and care. As your child matures into an adult, it may be tempting to step back and assume your role is complete. However, remember that the foundation you've laid doesn't stop just because they've grown. Your child, now an adult, may face new challenges such as building a career, establishing relationships, and starting a family of their own. Even though they no longer need your daily guidance, they still benefit from your wisdom, experience, and emotional support. As a parent, it's important to remain adaptable and understand that your relationship with your child will evolve, just as they will. The dynamic may change, but it's vital to maintain a bond built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. Your child will look to you for advice, reassurance, and encouragement when life gets tough. Even if you're not physically present, knowing that you're there emotionally will offer them comfort and stability. This is also the time for you as a parent to focus on your own growth and development. You've invested years of nurturing your child's life, and now it's time for you to explore your own passions, goals, and dreams. With your child becoming more independent, you'll have the opportunity to rediscover your interests and embrace new challenges. Your growth as a person sets a powerful example for your child, showing them that growth is a lifelong process. As your child builds their own life and family, the role of grandparent or extended family member can bring a new, enriching dimension to your relationship. The love and wisdom you've passed down to your child now extends to the next generation. Watching your child raise their own children can be incredibly fulfilling, as you see your values and teachings continue to shape the world. Throughout all these changes, one truth remains: parenting doesn't end when your child becomes an adult. The love, care, and guidance you've provided will forever remain a part of who they are. And as you continue to be there for them, supporting their journey, you'll find that the bond between you only grows stronger with time. In the end, raising a child is about more than just providing for their basic needs. It's about equipping them to face the world with confidence, resilience, and kindness. It's about building a foundation of love that will support them through every stage of life. By loving them unconditionally, teaching them valuable life lessons, and being there through the ups and downs, you're giving them the tools to thrive, not only for themselves but for others as well. Parenting is a lifelong journey, one that requires patience, understanding, and most importantly, love. Embrace each stage of your child's life, knowing that with every step, you are helping them become the person they were meant to be, and that the impact of your love will continue for generations to come. As your child begins to navigate the world as an adult, you'll witness them develop their own unique identity. Their journey is not just a reflection of the lessons you've taught them, but also a culmination of their own experiences, choices, and aspirations. As a parent, this stage may be bittersweet. While you may miss the daily moments of care and guidance, there's a sense of pride in seeing them carve their own path in life. During this time, it's important to let go of any lingering control, trusting that the foundation you've built together has given them the tools to thrive. At the same time, stay available to offer your wisdom and emotional support when needed. Let them know that you're always there as a safety net, not to catch them from every fall, but to encourage their resilience and growth. Your role shifts from one of guidance to one of partnership, where you continue to offer advice without judgment, ensuring they feel empowered to make their own decisions. The cycle of life continues, and as your child becomes a parent, you will find yourself in a new role, a grandparent. Watching your child raise their own family can be a deeply fulfilling experience, seeing the legacy of your parenting live on in another generation. It's also an opportunity for you to pass on the values, traditions, and stories that help shape who you are, enriching the lives of your grandchildren in ways you never thought possible. As a grandparent, you have the opportunity to offer wisdom without the responsibility of day-to-day care. You can be a source of joy, laughter, and love in your grandchildren's lives, offering them a sense of security and comfort. Your relationship with them is one of unconditional love, free from the pressures of raising them, allowing you to enjoy the special moments with them without the weight of responsibility. The role of a parent evolves over time, but it never ends. As long as you live, your love, influence, and guidance will continue to shape the lives of your children and grandchildren. The impact of being a parent is far-reaching, touching generations in ways you may not always see or fully understand. But the love you give, the sacrifices you make, and the lessons you teach create a lasting legacy that will continue to inspire and support your family for years to come. In the end, parenting is about more than just the practical aspects of raising a child. It's about fostering a deep, unbreakable bond built on love, trust, and respect. It's about supporting your child's growth at every stage, knowing that you've given them the tools to face the world with confidence and grace. It's about understanding that no matter how old they get, your relationship with them is forever, and your love will continue to guide them through every phase of their life as you watch them grow. As they navigate their own challenges and successes, you'll find that the journey of parenting has no final destination, only an ever-evolving, ever-deepening connection with the people you love. As you witness your children becoming independent, you may find yourself reflecting on the person you have become through the act of parenting. The roles you once played, caregiver, teacher, protector, have shaped you just as much as they have shaped your child. The love, patience, and wisdom you've cultivated over the years will now resonate in your own life in new ways, enriching your relationships and personal growth. This period of transition, while sometimes challenging, allows both parents and children to discover the new depths of their bond. It's an opportunity to build a friendship as adults, where both parties can share experiences, seek advice, and provide emotional support in equal measure. The relationship becomes one of mutual respect, where you can lean on each other in times of need, and celebrate the joys of life together. As your child steps into their own adulthood, it is important to recognize that the influence you've had on them will last throughout their lives. The lessons you taught them, the values you instilled, and the love you provided will guide them as they face challenges, create their own families, and navigate the complexities of adulthood. And as they raise their own children, they will pass on the same love, care, and wisdom that you gave them, perpetuating the cycle of love and guidance. Parenthood is never about perfection. It's about showing up, day after day, and doing your best to give your child the tools they need to thrive. It's about being present, even when it's hard, and offering love unconditionally, even when they make mistakes. It's about setting an example of kindness, resilience, and empathy, teaching them how to face the world with integrity and confidence. As your child grows, you may find that your relationship with them matures as well. They may offer you wisdom and perspective in ways you hadn't expected, teaching you just as much as you have taught them. The beauty of the parent-child relationship is that it's a journey of growth for both parties, a journey that never truly ends. And as you move into the later stages of life, remember that the love you've invested in your child's upbringing will remain a guiding force for them. It will stay with them through every triumph, every setback, and every milestone. Your parenting may have looked different at every stage, but the core of it was always rooted in love. That is the legacy that will last, a love that transcends generations, shaping not only your child's life but the lives of their children and their children's children. Ultimately, being a parent is one of the most transformative experiences of life. It teaches you patience, resilience, and the power of unconditional love. It brings you closer to your child, and even closer to your own sense of self. And as you see your child grow into their own person, you'll realize that your role as a parent is never truly complete, but always evolving, always enriching, and always filled with love. As time passes, you begin to see that the relationship with your child is more than just a cycle of care and guidance. It is a deep mutual connection that strengthens as both of you grow. Your child may one day come to you for advice, and in that moment, you will realize that the lessons you've taught them have found a place in their own hearts. They will carry forward the values you instilled in them, honoring your influence as they create their own legacy. There may also come a time when your child returns to you, not as the dependent they once were, but as a fellow adult. This shift can be both heartwarming and profound, as you begin to recognize the adult they've become, one who now stands beside you in the complexities of life. The relationship evolves into something more balanced, where both of you contribute to each other's happiness and growth. Your role as a parent will change with the years, but your love will remain constant. The unconditional care you've provided, the guidance you've offered, and the emotional support you've given will continue to resonate through every phase of your child's life, no matter where they go or how old they become. You've been their guide, their protector, and their comfort. These roles may transform, but the heart of parenting remains rooted in love. As your child becomes a parent, the cycle continues in a beautiful way. You will be able to offer advice, lend a listening ear, and even play a part in the upbringing of your grandchildren. It's an opportunity to witness the lessons you taught being passed down to the next generation, strengthening family bonds and continuing the story of love and care. Being a grandparent offers a unique sense of joy, as you can provide support without the same daily responsibilities of raising children, but with all the love and wisdom that come with experience, and no matter how many years pass or how much things change, your connection to your child will remain timeless. It's a bond built on trust, love, and mutual respect. A bond that grows stronger, not weaker with time. And in this ever-evolving journey, you'll find that being a parent is one of life's greatest gifts, constantly reminding you of the deep and enduring love that exists within your family. At the end of the day, parenthood isn't defined by milestones or achievements. It's about the love you give, the moments you cherish, and the enduring impact you leave on the hearts of those you love. Every stage is a reflection of your devotion, and the legacy you create will live on, in the hearts of your children, your grandchildren, and beyond. As you move into the later stages of life, you'll find that the role of a parent continues to bring joy and meaning, even as your children become independent. The bonds you've built through years of dedication and care become even more profound. Watching them create their own families, face their own challenges, and celebrate their own victories will fill your heart with pride and fulfillment. In your quiet moments, you may reflect on all the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, the little victories, and the growing pains you experienced together. Every step of the journey was worth it, and as you witness your child shaping the world in their own unique way, you'll realize how much they've taken from your example. They carry with them your values, your love, and your wisdom, and as they grow, they'll share that legacy with the next generation. And in turn, the love you gave them will be passed down to your grandchildren. The cycle of parenting, caregiving, and teaching continues to evolve, creating a legacy that's woven into the fabric of your family for generations to come. Each generation brings new experiences, new challenges, and new joys, but the love and lessons passed down remain constant, growing ever stronger with time. The beauty of parenting is that it's not a finite task, but a never-ending journey of love, learning, and connection. Each stage of your child's life represents a chapter in your story, one that's filled with both challenges and triumphs. And with each chapter, you discover more about yourself and the power of unconditional love. As a parent, you've planted the seeds for a legacy that will extend far beyond your own lifetime. The influence of your love, the lessons you've imparted, and the care you've given will echo through the lives of your children, grandchildren, and beyond. And that legacy, rooted in love and devotion, will continue to grow and bloom long after you're gone, a testament to the enduring power of family and the transformative role of parenting. In the end, the greatest gift you give as a parent is the love that endures through time. The love that shapes not only the lives of your children but also the generations that follow. It's a gift that transcends boundaries, surpasses time, and becomes an indelible part of the legacy you leave behind. As the years go by, the wisdom you've accumulated through parenting becomes a quiet yet powerful force. It doesn't always need to be spoken. It's felt in the way you listen, the way you support, and the way you encourage growth. The moments of laughter, the shared stories, and even the difficult times all create a tapestry that binds your family together. In those moments when your children come to you with their own struggles or joys, you see a reflection of your own journey. You recognize the same love and resilience in them that you once offered. There's a sense of deep satisfaction in knowing that the lessons you imparted have helped guide them through life's complexities. As a parent, you begin to realize that you've equipped them not only with practical skills but also with an unshakable foundation of love, compassion, and strength. Parenthood is a journey that doesn't have a clear-cut endpoint. Instead, it's a continuous cycle of giving and receiving, learning and growing. As your children develop into their own individuals, you realize that they too have become teachers, showing you new perspectives on life, helping you adapt to the ever-changing world around you. The relationship shifts, but the love never fades. It evolves into something richer and more profound. As you watch your child navigate adulthood, you take comfort in knowing that the values you instilled in them, honesty, kindness, empathy, and resilience, are the building blocks of the person they've become. Your role as a parent has shifted from the one who guides them to the one who stands beside them, a source of encouragement, wisdom, and unwavering support. And when the day comes that your own children become parents, you'll find yourself at the beginning of yet another beautiful chapter. You'll witness the joy, the excitement, and the challenges of raising a new generation, just as you once did. You'll have the privilege of passing down the lessons and traditions that have defined your family, knowing that the love you nurtured will continue to thrive in the hearts of your grandchildren. Even as time moves forward and life seasons change, the legacy of your parenthood endures. The lessons, love, and values you've shared will ripple outwards, creating a lasting impact that spans generations. Your influence will live on in the lives of your children, grandchildren, and beyond, continuing to shape their futures with the same love and care that you poured into them. In the end, the true measure of parenthood is not in the milestones achieved, but in the deep and lasting relationships you've built. It's in the love that transcends time, the connection that never wanes, and the legacy that endures for generations. And as you continue on this incredible journey of parenting, you'll find that every step, every sacrifice, every moment of joy, and every moment of challenge has been worth it. You've not only shaped a life, You've created a legacy that will continue to thrive for years to come. As you move through the stages of life, you come to realize that being a parent doesn't mean you stop learning. In fact, each phase of your child's life brings new lessons, new opportunities for growth, and new ways to connect. As your children enter their teenage years, you may face new challenges: teenage rebellion, changing interests, and the quest for independence. But even in these trying moments, the foundation of trust, love, and communication that you've built will serve as a guiding light. It's during these years that your role as a parent becomes less about providing answers and more about being a steady presence. Your children will begin to navigate the world on their own, but your influence will still be felt. Whether they are making decisions about their education, relationships, or future, your voice, your support, and the values you've instilled in them will continue to guide them. And when they move into adulthood, you'll see them become the very people you've always hoped they would be. You'll see the compassion they show to others, the kindness they extend, and the strength they have to face adversity. You'll find yourself in awe of the people they've become, and you'll feel a deep sense of pride knowing that you played a part in shaping their path. Even as your children grow older, there will always be moments of joy and connection. The memories you've created together, the special moments of laughter, the milestones you've celebrated, will remain etched in your heart forever. But perhaps the most precious of all are the simple, everyday moments. The quiet talks, the shared meals, the walks, and the comfort of just being in each other's company. And when the time comes for you to become a grandparent, you'll feel a sense of continuity and purpose. Watching your children become parents will remind you of the beautiful journey you've had. The joy of holding your grandchildren, of seeing your children raise their families with the same love and care you offer them, is a full circle moment that fills your heart with warmth. As a grandparent, you'll have the opportunity to pass down the wisdom you've gained throughout your life, to share your stories, your traditions, and your love. Your influence will continue to ripple out, touching the lives of the next generation and beyond. The love you've given, the lessons you've taught, and the example you've set will carry on through the years. Your legacy is not just in what you've done, but in the lives you've touched and the people your children have become. And as time moves on, the love you've shared will continue to shape the future, just as it has shaped the past. Ultimately, being a parent is about creating something that lasts. It's about shaping lives with love, patience, and wisdom, and leaving behind a legacy that will carry on for generations to come. It's about building connections that transcend time, relationships that stand the test of years, and a love that will never fade, no matter how much time passes. In the end, parenthood is not a journey with an end. It is a legacy that continues to evolve, grow, and inspire. Long after the years have gone by. As the years go by, you'll come to understand that parenting isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about being there through the ups and downs, the struggles and successes. The moments when you question if you're doing enough or if you're making the right choices are all part of the process. And even when you make mistakes, it's important to remember that your children will learn from them just as much as they learn from your triumphs. Parenting is an evolving journey, one where both you and your children grow and change. As they discover who they are and navigate the world, they will look back at the foundation you've built together. The love you provided, the values you instilled, and the time you invested in their growth will become the cornerstones of who they are as adults. And as they become parents themselves, the cycle continues, with new challenges and new joys. The lessons learned from your own parenting will inform how they raise their children, passing down the wisdom and care you gave them. It becomes a beautiful circle, where love, wisdom, and care transcend generations, shaping the future for the better. Even in the quiet moments, whether it's a brief chat over coffee, watching your children parent their own kids, or reflecting on the years you've shared, the love that started when they were young continues to grow. Your connection deepens, and you begin to realize that the greatest reward of parenthood isn't just the big milestones or celebrations, but the daily, simple moments of love and understanding. As your children grow older and move into different phases of their own lives, you'll continue to be there for them. Whether they're navigating their own relationships, careers, or raising children, they will always know they can count on your unwavering support and guidance. Through every stage, from newborn to adulthood, the most important thing you can do as a parent is simply to be there, to show up with love, patience, and understanding. The future may hold unknowns, but the one thing that remains constant is the bond between you and your children. A bond that time cannot break and love will always strengthen. And so, the story of parenthood continues, written in the laughter, the struggles, the growth, and the love that never ends. Through every chapter, every phase, and every life stage, it is the love that you share with your children that will always be the most powerful story of all. As the years pass, you begin to see how your role as a parent has evolved. In the early years, it was about guiding and teaching, holding their hands through every new step. As they grow older, the role transitions to that of a mentor and confidant. They may no longer need you to help them tie their shoes, but they'll still need you to listen when they face challenges, offer advice when they ask for it, and be there to celebrate their achievements. In those moments, you'll realize how much of an impact you've had on their lives. The lessons they learned as children have now become a part of them, guiding their choices, shaping their values, and influencing how they treat others. Your parenting may not always have been perfect, but it was always done with love, patience, and the best intentions. There may be difficult moments as well, times when they struggle with their own identity, face setbacks, or even push away the guidance you offer. These times can be challenging, but they are a part of the journey. Remember, it's not about having all the answers, but about showing up and letting them know that you'll be there through it all. And then, as they begin to forge their own path in the world, you realize the incredible strength they've gained from everything you've done for them. You see them step into the world, confident and capable, and you feel a deep sense of pride in what they've become. The love, support, and care you've given them have shaped them into the incredible people they are today. Watching your children raise their own families is one of the greatest joys of being a parent. It's like seeing a new generation of love, growth, and learning unfold before your eyes. You'll pass on the traditions, the stories, and the wisdom that you learned along the way, ensuring that the love continues to be passed down through generations. Even when they're grown and out of the house, the bond between you and your children will never fade. It might change over time, but the love and connection you've built will always remain strong. The relationship will continue to evolve, and you'll find new ways to support and care for them as they navigate the next chapters of their lives. Parenting is truly a lifelong journey. It's a journey that teaches you just as much as it teaches your children. And when it's all said and done, the most important thing is that you gave them your love, your time, and your unwavering belief in them. So, as you look back on your journey as a parent, know that it's not about perfection. It's about showing up, being present, and loving them with all your heart. That love will be the foundation they stand on for the rest of their lives, and it will carry on through generations to come. As time goes on, you begin to see the fruits of your labor, how your love and guidance have shaped your children into individuals who are kind, resilient, and capable. They will face challenges on their own, but you will always be their safe haven, their rock. There will be moments when they need your wisdom, your encouragement, or just a listening ear, and you will always be there to provide it. The bond between a parent and child is not just built during the early years but deepens as your children grow older. The love you nurtured from the moment they were born becomes the anchor that keeps them grounded in times of uncertainty and change. Whether it's the first time they move away for school, their first job, or starting a family of their own, your love remains a constant presence in their lives. As your children enter adulthood and begin to experience the world on their own terms, you will witness the amazing individuals they have become. They will forge their own paths, make their own decisions, and face their own successes and failures. Through it all, your influence will be felt in the way they approach life, relationships, and challenges. And as a parent, you'll find joy in seeing them pass on the lessons and values you taught them to their own children. You'll be able to watch as the love you gave them extends to the next generation. Becoming a grandparent may offer you a new perspective on parenthood, a chance to see your children as parents themselves and to witness the beauty of the cycle continuing. Even in the quiet moments, when your children have their own families and their own lives, you will still play an important role in their journey. Whether it's offering advice, sharing a family meal, or simply spending time together, the bond you share will remain strong, and you will continue to make a difference in their lives. Parenthood is a journey that is filled with both challenges and blessings. It's about growth, learning, and adapting. It's about being there for your children through every stage of life, offering them your love and wisdom, and watching them thrive. And while it may be a long and sometimes difficult road, the reward is priceless, knowing that you have helped shape a life, and in turn, shape the future. So, as you reflect on your parenting journey, take pride in the love and care you've given. Your children may grow, but the impact you've made on their lives will last forever. And that, more than anything else, is what truly makes parenting one of the greatest and most rewarding experiences of all. As you continue to walk alongside your children through each new chapter of life, you may find that their growth brings new layers of understanding to your own journey as a parent. As they venture into the world, creating families of their own, you might also find your role evolving yet again, from a hands-on caretaker to a mentor, a guide, and a source of unconditional support. When you become a grandparent, your experience will be enriched by the wisdom you've gained over the years. You will not only enjoy the joy of seeing your children become parents, but also witness how the values and traditions you've passed down continue to thrive in the next generation. The love you've given, the lessons you've taught, and the care you've provided will continue to shape your family in ways you may never have imagined. While your children's lives will take them in many different directions, the love you've given them will always be the thread that ties them to you. Whether it's a phone call to share good news, a family gathering during the holidays, or a quiet moment of support when life gets challenging, you will always have a place in their hearts and in their lives. And as time goes on, you may find that your perspective on parenting has transformed. What once seemed like an overwhelming responsibility has now become a source of pride and fulfillment. You have watched your children evolve from tiny infants to capable, independent individuals. You've seen them navigate their own challenges and find their way in the world, and you realize that in your own unique way, you've helped shape that journey. So, as you look back on your years as a parent, remember that it was never about achieving perfection. It was about showing up every day with love, patience, and the determination to provide your children with the tools they need to succeed in life. It was about listening when they needed to talk, offering guidance when they needed direction, and giving them the space they needed to grow into the amazing individuals they've become. Your impact as a parent will be felt long after your children have grown and started families of their own. The legacy of love, support, and wisdom you've created will continue to influence generations to come. As they raise their own children, they'll pass on the lessons you've taught them, your values, your kindness, your strength. And in those quiet moments, when you look at your children and see how far they've come, you'll know that you've done something truly extraordinary. You've given them the love, the tools, and the foundation to thrive in a world that's constantly changing. And that is the greatest gift of all. As your children continue to forge their own paths, they will carry with them the teachings, values, and wisdom you've shared over the years. The journey of parenthood may look different for each family, but the foundation you've laid will remain a constant. The way you loved, nurtured, and guided them will echo through their actions, decisions, and relationships. And as they face their own challenges, your influence will guide them, often without them even realizing it. Your children, now adults, will reflect on the lessons you've taught them in moments of difficulty, joy, or self-discovery. They'll remember how you showed them the importance of perseverance, empathy, and unconditional love. These lessons will serve as a compass in their own lives, helping them to navigate the world with confidence and a sense of purpose. As a parent, you may also see the ripple effect of your influence as your children interact with others. The kindness, respect, and values you instilled in them will influence their relationships, friendships, and even the way they raise their own children. The love you gave them, the time you invested in their growth, and the example you set will be passed down, creating a lasting legacy that spans generations. And when you look back on your own life, you may realize that the most meaningful moments were not the milestones or achievements, but the simple, everyday acts of love and care. The quiet conversations, the shared laughter, the comfort during difficult times. These are the moments that define parenthood. These are the moments that matter the most, and they are the ones that stay with us long after our children have grown up and started their own families. So, as you continue your journey as a parent, remember that your role is one of great significance. You are shaping not just the future of your children, but the future of the world they will inherit. With each loving gesture, each moment of patience, and each piece of advice, you are leaving an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of your children. And when they become parents themselves, you'll be able to see just how much they've grown and how deeply your love has shaped their lives. It's in these moments, watching them become the parents you've always hoped they would be, that you'll know your work as a parent has been well and truly done. The love you gave them, the lessons you imparted, and the foundation you built will continue to thrive, ensuring that the cycle of love and wisdom continues to grow and evolve. As you observe your children stepping into their own roles as parents, you may find a deep sense of pride in seeing them mirror the care and love you once gave them. The nurturing you offered, the wisdom you shared, and the unconditional support you provided will now be passed on to the next generation. Watching them raise their children, you will see how they integrate the lessons you've taught them, how to handle challenges with grace, how to express love in its many forms, and how to be the unwavering support their children need. The beauty of parenthood is that it is ever evolving. Even as your children become parents themselves, they may seek your advice, valuing your experience and the deep well of love that you've always offered. These moments can be just as meaningful as the early years of their lives, as they begin to see the world through your eyes and understand the complexities of raising children. The bond between you and your children grows stronger, not just because of what you've done for them, but because of the shared experience of parenting, one that transcends age and time. When you see your children nurturing their own children, the love you've given them comes full circle. The lessons you imparted to them, and the way you modeled love, care, and patience, will be passed down once again. It's a beautiful reminder that the love between generations is unbreakable, and it continues to grow with every new life that enters the family. Even in the quietest moments, as you sit and reflect on your journey as a parent, you'll realize that every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, and every act of love was worth it. Your legacy is not just the accomplishments or achievements of your children, but the way you shaped their hearts, instilled in them a sense of kindness, and taught them the importance of family. As the years pass and your children grow older, you'll look back with gratitude for the moments you shared, the challenges you overcame, and the beautiful family you've created together. Your role as a parent will always be one of the most profound and rewarding experiences of your life. And when you watch your children, now parents themselves, you will know that the love you began has created something greater than you could have ever imagined. A love that stretches across generations and time. This love will continue to live on, in the hearts of your children and their children, and it will be a testament to the power of nurturing, teaching, and loving deeply. It will be a reminder that every moment spent with your children is a seed planted for the future, one that will bloom for years to come. And that, in the end, is the most beautiful legacy a parent can leave as time continues to pass. The impact of your parenting will unfold in ways that you never expected. Your children will start to reflect on their own childhood experiences, recalling the small, everyday moments that shaped their view of the world. Perhaps they will smile when they remember the way you encouraged them to pursue their passions or the way you comforted them during difficult times. Your influence will linger in their words, actions, and the values they choose to prioritize as they raise their own families. Your journey as a parent will inspire not only your children but also those around you. The strength, resilience, and love you've demonstrated will serve as a beacon of guidance for other parents, showing them what it truly means to be there for a child through every stage of their life. The relationships you've built, both with your children and others, will leave a lasting impression on the people who have had the privilege of witnessing your parenting journey. As you continue to grow older, you will see the fruits of your labor in the smiles of your grandchildren, in the laughter that fills your home, and in the way your children express gratitude for everything you've done. These moments will bring you a deep sense of peace, knowing that your legacy of love and wisdom is being carried forward by the next generation. In the quiet, reflective moments of your life, you may realize that being a parent was never just about teaching your children, it was about learning alongside them. The challenges, the triumphs, and the growth you experience together have created a bond that is unbreakable. Your parenting journey is an ongoing story, one that continues to evolve, adapt, and grow with each new chapter. And as you approach the later years of your life, you may come to understand that the love you've given, the lessons you've shared, and the strength you've shown have shaped not just your children, but the world around you. The connections you've made, the love you've offered, and the wisdom you've imparted will continue to resonate through the generations, making the world a better place, one family at a time. Your journey as a parent will remain one of the greatest gifts you've ever received, and as you look back, you'll know that your role as a parent was a life well lived, full of love, purpose, and meaning. The love you've given to your children will forever be a testament to the power of nurturing hearts, and it will continue to echo through the ages, in ways both seen and unseen. As the years pass, you may find yourself surrounded by family members who hold dear the values and lessons you've passed down. Whether it's your children, grandchildren, or even extended family, the ripple effect of your love and teachings will be felt in the choices they make, the way they raise their own families, and the support they offer one another. You will find comfort in knowing that your influence continues to shape the lives of those you love, even when you're not physically present. The family gatherings that once felt small will now feel like a celebration of the legacy you've created. You will sit back, watching your children and grandchildren interact with each other, seeing how they've grown and how they continue to pass on the traditions and values you've nurtured over the years. In these moments, the bond of family becomes palpable, and you realize that everything you've done for them, every sacrifice and every effort, was never in vain. It was all building towards this, towards a united family, bound together by love, respect, and gratitude. Even as your own body begins to age, the love you've given will remain timeless. It will live on in the stories your children tell their own children, in the lessons they impart, and in the values they instill in the next generation. You will never truly be gone, for the love you've shown and the wisdom you've shared will continue to guide them long after you're no longer physically there. As you watch your family grow and flourish, you'll find that the greatest gift of all is not in what you've accomplished in your own lifetime, but in what you've helped others achieve. The way your children live their lives, the way they pass on your teachings to their own children, is the ultimate testament to the love and care you've poured into them. It's a legacy that will continue to grow, evolve, and inspire for generations to come. In the quiet moments of reflection, you may feel a deep sense of peace, knowing that you have fulfilled your purpose as a parent. Your children have become the people they are today because of the love you gave them, and as they continue to raise their own families, they will carry that love forward. You've planted seeds of wisdom and kindness that will sprout for many years to come, and you will forever be a part of their journey. In the end, the love between you and your children, and the generations that follow, will be your greatest legacy. It will be a legacy that extends far beyond anything material, one that continues to shape the world in ways you could never have imagined. Your role as a parent is the foundation of everything that follows, and through your love and care, you have given the world a gift that will never fade. As you reflect on your journey, you may find that the moments you cherish the most are the quiet, everyday instances, the late-night talks, the shared laughter, the comforting hugs after a long day. These are the moments that define the true essence of parenthood. It's not in grand gestures or monumental events, but in the small, consistent acts of love and care that build the foundation of a child's life. And as your children grow, their understanding of the sacrifices you've made becomes clearer. They begin to appreciate the challenges you faced and the strength you demonstrated. You may even hear them speak of you with admiration, recognizing the wisdom and love you imparted throughout their lives. They'll remember your quiet encouragement, your guidance during tough times, and your unwavering support. Your influence, though subtle at times, is profound, shaping the way they navigate the world and the relationships they build. As your children become parents themselves, you'll witness a beautiful cycle unfolding. You'll see the lessons you've taught them come to life as they care for their own children. The traditions you started will continue, and the love you nurtured will be passed on. Your role as a parent will continue to evolve, but your impact will remain constant, rippling through generations. You may find yourself smiling in contentment, knowing that your children are now equipped to face life with the same strength, love, and compassion you gave them. Their journey as parents will mirror your own, and the values you've instilled in them will guide them through every stage of their children's lives. The love you've cultivated over the years becomes a never-ending thread, weaving through the generations, binding families together in a shared history of care and devotion. As you approach the final chapters of your own story, you will find comfort in knowing that your legacy is alive and thriving in the hearts of your children and grandchildren. The love, wisdom, and compassion you've poured into them will continue to flourish, and the foundation you've laid will be carried on with honor. Your role as a parent is not a fleeting moment, but a lasting, eternal bond that will continue to shape the future in ways that only a parent can understand. In the end, the love you've given to your children will be the most beautiful and enduring story ever told. A story that will echo through the years, passed down through generations, reminding everyone that the greatest gift of all is the love we give to those we cherish most. Your life as a parent will forever be a testament to the power of unconditional love and the lasting impact it has on the world as the years unfold. You may witness your children becoming pillars in their own communities, raising families with the same care and attention that you provided. Seeing them thrive and embrace their roles as parents will bring an indescribable sense of fulfillment. It will serve as a reminder that the love you shared has blossomed into something far greater than you could have ever imagined. The values and lessons you've instilled in them will ripple outward, affecting not only your family but the wider world as well. Though you may not always be physically present as time passes, your presence will continue to be felt in every act of kindness, every thoughtful gesture, and every moment of compassion your children offer. They will carry your lessons with them, shaping the lives of their own children and ensuring that your legacy lives on. In a way, your impact will transcend time, continuing to influence future generations in profound and beautiful ways. In your quiet moments, you may also reflect on the strength you've shown throughout the years, the resilience that has helped you navigate the challenges of parenthood. And through it all, your love has been the anchor that has kept your family strong and united. The love you've given has not only shaped your children's lives but has created a foundation that will continue to support them and future generations, no matter where life takes them. As you witness your children becoming parents themselves, you may find yourself with a deep sense of gratitude and peace. The cycle of love, care, and growth that you've nurtured has come full circle, and you've had the privilege of being both the teacher and the student. Watching your children raise their own families with the same love, wisdom, and compassion you once gave them is the ultimate reward. You have planted seeds that will continue to grow, ensuring that the love you gave will never fade, but instead will continue to blossom in new and beautiful ways for generations to come. By the grand tapestry of life, the love you have shared with your children will be the thread that holds everything together. Your role as a parent is the foundation upon which everything else is built, and the legacy you leave will be one of love, strength, and enduring connection. The impact you've had on your family will continue to shape their lives and the lives of those they touch, making the world a better place one act of love at a time.